I'm Shirley Otis Green, and I'm delighted to be here. I'm from the Coalition of Compassionate Care of California, and we're an advocacy organization for the seriously ill. And I had a chance to talk to people here in regard to the advanced care planning program that you have classes on, and that the concept is so incredibly important. We want palliative care providers, but all healthcare professionals, to be able to provide person-centered care. And that requires a conversation with the patient in regard to what they value most, what their concerns are, what their fears are, what are the things that give meaning to their life, and being able to engage learners in better understanding and perfecting the skills to be able to have those kinds of meaningful conversations. That's really important. A lot of us do assume that we know what we need to know and that we can do it just fine, thank you very much. But we know that from lots of evidence out there that patients tell us that those conversations are not always as in-depth and as useful as they would actually like them to be. And we know from the realities of care that's delivered that there's often a mismatch. So our current way of doing this has been less than optimal. People too often get default care, which results in care that they don't necessarily need or want or don't benefit from, and that costs then our society a great deal of money and costs the patients potentially regret and time lost from the quality things that matter most to them. Family members then are left with potentially complicated bereavement and a legacy of remembering their mother in an ICU bed instead of being able to be at home looking out into the window of her backyard, seeing the garden that she loved, and with her kitty curled up on her lap and her granddaughter playing at her bedside. So being able to create memories for the survivors and being able to have the best and absolutely the most personalized and tailored care delivered to patients is unfortunately not being delivered consistently and reliably across settings. So that leads us to believe that there is additional information that people would benefit from. The advanced care planning curriculum at CSU is really wonderful. It gives people an opportunity to take the experience that they have, the good bedside skills that they already have, the clinical expertise that they have, but spend some time really thinking about and explicitly exploring strategies for best practice related to end-of-life conversations, and hopefully bringing those conversations earlier for people so that all the patients that one sees can have the care that's really tailored for them in the very best possible way.